Being the scapegoat in a group of narcissists is a very exhausting and draining time. These people constantly find ways to sabotage you, ostracize you, exclude you, and then they want to turn around and rub it in your face that you are not included in whatever is going on. These people will conjure up plans in order to make you look bad. They will purposely withhold information, not communicate with you, and expect for you to know what's going on when they're not even communicating with you what is happening. And by them withholding information from you, and then you become blindsided when something happens, then they look at you as if you are the problem when they intentionally withheld this information from you so that they can have a reason to give you the "I told you so, you should have known, well, maybe if you would have done this, then none of this would have happened." It's always to find a way to make you feel inadequate. They want so desperately for you to be the villain, for you to be this bad person, that they have to create a scenario just to make you out to be this bad person. Even when you're not even the bad person in the situation, they create a scenario and twist it and spin it a certain way to make you look bad when behind the scenes, they were the ones that conjured up the miscommunication anyway. Why do they do this? They do this because they are sad, bitter, pathetic, immature people. They are so sad and miserable in their own life that they have to bring others down to make others feel as sad as they feel. Instead of them just dealing with their own emotions, they would rather unleash that emotion onto other people and make someone else out to be their punching bag, because making someone else feel bad makes them feel better about themselves. If they can make someone else feel worse than how they feel empowered, because these people cannot empower themselves. They don't empower themselves by doing good. They empower themselves by doing bad. They are also pathetic people where they have to step on others just to feel good about themselves. That screams low self-worth, low self-esteem, and insecurity and immaturity. Because if you have to go out of your way and do so much just to mess with a person and bully a person, you're pathetic. Why can't you just leave the person alone? They will do anything desperately just to hurt a person. It's pathetic behavior. They are also immature. They communicate when it's convenient for them or communicate when they're being negative, but rarely communicate to be helpful or to be positive. By withholding communication and information from their targeted scapegoat, the scapegoat is not in the loop on things that are happening. And then when the scapegoat does not show up for certain events, they look at the scapegoat as if the scapegoat is the problem, when they purposely avoided the scapegoat so that the scapegoat would not know about things going on. These people work overtime just to make a person look bad, just to feed their narrative, just to fulfill their agenda that this scapegoat is a bad person. They don't give the scapegoat any room to show up and be their authentic selves. They don't give the scapegoat room to make human mistakes. They hold the scapegoat to such a high standard and expectation, almost as if they are expecting perfection out of them. And every single mistake, they amplify it as if the scapegoat is meant to be imperfect. Like when my line sisters didn't tell me about a community service event and the rest of them showed up and no one said anything to me in our group chat until after they were already there. They know I didn't have a car and know I was going to need a ride, but they purposely told me after the fact, knowing I had no way to get there, just to make me look bad.